A warm welcome to this session on Practice with Sewing Aids. At the end of this session, you will be able to use special attachments in single needle lock stitch machine. Tools and equipments required. Single needle lock stitch machine. 1. Special attachments hinged. Gathering foot. 1. Zipper foot. 1. Invisible zipper foot. 1. Ruffler foot. 1. Tucker foot. 1. Hammer foot. 1. Button foot. 1. Buttonhole far. 1. Cording foot. 1. Single turn tape binder. 1. Right angle double foot binder. 1. Lap seam folder. 1. Yoke setter. 1. Flat stitching guide. 1. Swing arm stitching guide. 1. Cylindrical stitching guide. 1. Seam gauge. 1 each. Materials: cotton fabric 0.20 meter. Zip 1. Button 1. Single needle lock stitch machine. Special attachments. Special attachments are special accessories attached to the sewing machine to enhance the ability of the machine to perform special operations. These special attachments also reduce the amount of time spent on special operations and helps to maintain consistent standard of quality. Wide range of special attachments are available to perform specific operations on a wide range of machines. They are all classified into 3 different types as follows. Foot attachments. The foot attachments are designed to perform the basic function of the foot and special operation. These attachments can either stitch straight stitches or both zigzag and straight stitches, which depends upon the needle hole. If it is small and round only, use for straight stitching. If the hole is wide, it can be used for both straight and zigzag stitching. Binder and folders. These kinds of attachments are used for joining or binding together 2 or more fabric layers and or folding the fabric edges for finishing. This attachment is used either with compensating foot end or special feed dog etc. to do the special operation. It is widely used in 2 or 3 needle machine. Guides and gauges. Guides and gauges attachment helps to direct or guide the fabric or tape towards the needle for stitching with the set measurements. The attachments are either fixed on the bed part or pressure foot bar of the machine. Use special attachments in single needle lock stitching machine. Foot attachment. The following are some of the special sewing machine. View the demonstration and observe the uses of these attachments and use when required. Foot attachment. Replace the presser foot of the sewing machine with the special foot attachment to perform special operation. Hinged pressure foot. When attached to the pressure foot bar, it holds the fabric and feeds as well as it adjusts its left, right or both the fingers off to raise or lower according to variations in the thickness being sewn. For gathering fabric by machine, fix the gathering foot which automatically gathers with each stitching machine takes. The fabric will be gathered closely. Zipper foot is used to stitch any seam with more bulk on one side than the other. It is used for zipper attachments, covering cord, etc. The foot is set at the left or right side of the needle as required while sewing. This special foot is the other type of the zipper used for invisible zipper application. It fits all makes of machine. Sewn. Bottom of the foot has two channels through which zipper coils passed while zipper is being stitched. The rougher attachment folds the fabric automatically. The cloth is entrapped in the bent place and frills go on shaping. It is especially used for decorative purpose with longer stitches. The tucker foot, when attached and stitched, it automatically forms pin tucks by its grooves. This foot is available with different numbers of grooves and is used with a twin needle. Machine facsimiles of hand roll hem are made with the help of hammer foot. The fabric feeded is automatically rolled and stitched, which gives a heat rolled hem finishing. The button foot attachment is capable of holding the button in place while the needle stitches from side to side. The stitch width must equal the space between the holes in the button. The buttonhole is used when stitching machine worked buttonholes. It is available both in metal and transparent plastic. Guidelines are usually attached into foot to help with stitch placement. The carding foot has large grooves underneath to sit over card. It stitches close to the card. Another type of foot sieves with twin needle on either side of the cord. Use special attachments in single needle lock stitch machine binder or folder attachment. Binder and folder type of attachments are used for folding and or joining while simultaneously sewing. This type of attachments are mounted at the machine bed and used. This attachment is used along with a hinged foot. This folder is used for tapes which have a finished edge. The binder is mounted on the throat plate at right angles to the sewing line. A special feed dong set and foot are parts of the unit which folds in both edges of the tape as it is being bound and sewn. This folder is used on 2 or 3 needle machines. It folds the edges of the two parts being joined and interlevels them while being sewn. Yoke setter is used mainly for shirts. This folder turns in the edges of the two yokes and sandwiches the body section between them. Use special attachments in single needle lock stitch machine guide attachment. The guide and gauge attachments enable the operator to sew or top stitch parts at a consistently accurate width. Like binder and folder attachments, guide attachments are also mounted on the bed plate of the machine and stitched. Flat stitching guide is mounted on the sewing machine, bed plate and the raised left and act as the edge guide. Swing arm stitching guide is mounted on the presser foot bar and is available with guide arms to the left or right of the needle. The arm with the guide edge can be raised or lowered as required by the stitching. The edge guide is a small wheel which enables very sharp contours to be accurately stitched. A spring locking action engages or releases the guide very quickly. Seam gauge is attached to the machine bed and then adjusted to be at a specific distance from needle and stitched. Recap. In this session, you have learnt how to use special attachments in single needle lock stitch machine. Hope you have understood all the concept in this session. See you in the next session with a new concept. Thank you.